Okay, we've spent the last little bit looking at all the little pieces of making our new sort of client-side templating web application using our little JSON server. We've put together all the different pieces. So now we just want to quickly go ahead and watch it all in operation. So we have our little basic HTML page stub, which goes ahead and gets the bootstrapper. The bootstrapper here, home.js, gets the template home and gets a list of albums here. And you'll see here in our web server, we can just always get the list of albums. Our bootstrapper then massages the data to sort of have add a little extra field to say, do we have albums or not? And then that will operate well with our template here, which first puts a header if we need to, then lists each of the albums in our collection or says there are none if there are no albums. And then finally, we render that all with Mustache, and we stuff that in the body of the basic HTML page here, which you see has always been empty and has nothing in it. So let's go ahead here into the browser, and we'll look for pages home like that. And voila, we actually have our first web application going. Now, you're probably a little disappointed right now. We put a lot of time and energy into this application so far, just to get 3 silly little bullet items and 1 little paragraph item with a simple line of text. But we have actually basically learned all of the fundamentals so far of building web applications in Node.js, and also of building client-side templates with Mustache and putting this all together. And so you absolutely have everything you need now to write sort of serious web applications with Node and also with Mustache. We've actually had to put in a lot of work and everything, and it's great. We've learned all the basics of and fundamentals of Node, and I've always been a big fan of teaching people the fundamentals and the sort of the core things you need to know to use a product before you then go ahead and learn how to take shortcuts. So this is the end of lesson 6. We now have a working application. I do encourage you to maybe sit down and play with your application and try to add another page. Like try to actually add a page that if the user clicks on this, they actually can go into pages/ album Australia or something like that. Actually add some more content and add another page template or something. Maybe modify the style.css to do something with the pages that way or something. Spend a few moments to play around with what you've done so far, because we have actually achieved a lot despite the rather small amount of output. And that concludes lesson 6. And in lesson 7, the next part of the book, we are going to, the next part of the live lessons, I'm sorry, we are going to go ahead and learn how to simplify and actually sort of get rid of a lot of the code we've written here, because it would be nice if a lot of this stuff were sort of factored out for us and made a lot easier to work with. So play around with this, and then I'll see you soon in lesson 7.